How many deals do we have so far? How many business owners do you work with?
Okay, so I got this guy, I got my painter, my tree guy, and my framer. Yeah, so four. I got four
Four.
deals.
And you closed these four deals within a year?
Yeah, actually, I had a slow start after I joined last year. It was during that transition of don't do smart campaigns, but there wasn't any training in place for the expert
Search.
mode.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff was just kind of, I mean, just starting to do his training on how to set up Google Ads the way we do it now.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I got in, the first thing I did was dive into the training, and I stayed up the entire night going through it and saw the smart campaign part and thought, oh, this is easy. And I was broke, man. I was making more money when I was a senior in high school than I was last year. And
Wow.
so I had $600 for ads. I thought, okay, I can get a homeowner, a business owner on the hook. And I did three ads all at the same time. And the smart campaigns were just eating your money away. And it ran my bank dry. And then I realized, oh, we're not supposed to be doing smart ads anymore. We're supposed to be doing these.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it took me a while to get some ad spend back up.
Right.
I had to go do a couple of jobs and whatever. But then when I finally got some ad spend back up, I was able to start making some phone calls. But yeah, so like I said, I knew the painter already,
Yeah.
so the painter was in the bag. The framer, I was walking my dog one morning and saw some framers redoing a carport down the street. So I just
Uh-huh.
stopped in and was like, hey, you guys need more work? And they were like, yeah. I was like, all right, well, here's my name and number. I'll give you a call this weekend and let's talk about it. So I didn't even give them any free leads. I just started running ads for him. And so he does me $750 a month. We started where he would just give me 20%, kind of like what a contractor would normally charge a homeowner for acting as a contractor. But I told him, I was like, no, there's no reason for having to talk to each other every time I send you a lead. And let's just I don't send him much. Like framing is hard, painting is hard, framing is hard, but I will get a good lead for him here and there. And then my tree guy. So my tree guy was different too. I met him when I needed some trees cut, asked him if he could use more business, and he was like, yeah, I definitely could use more. He wants to be that tree guy, that he's the tree guy, in this area. So but he's got some goals. He bought this business from a friend of his, and then he wants to pay off everything and then buy some equipment and start taking all these oak trees, cypress trees that he cuts down, take them home, and he wants to slab them and sell the slabs. So he's hungry. Like he wants to pay all his stuff off and start that. So what we did was we started a little flat fee, and then he was paying the local TV station. They have a internet marketing department. He was paying them like $2,000 a month to do SEO on his site, and they promised him rankings in 6 months. 8 months later, he's calling me saying, hey, can you look at my site and tell me if they've even done anything? So I did. I'm like, yeah, they're not doing anything. So he canceled them. So what he does now is any leads I generate for him, and that's from a site that kind of ranks. That's my own site that I built when I first joined. Of course, I just built a tree service site just to get it going. It ranks a little bit. Any leads I give him, he'll give me 10% of the job, and then he pays me $500 a month to SEO his site, which is cheap. But I'm in for the long haul relationship, because 10%, his average job is $1,000. He's giving me $100 every time I send him $1,000 job. I mean, I can send him 20 of those if I ran ads.
Right. That was going to be my next question. Like, have you had the chance or the opportunity to upsell any of these business owners? And you just mentioned that he's paying you $500 for SEO on the side.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. So you're
Yeah.
already in that stage. Yeah, for me, I didn't start upselling or doing any of that stuff until, I don't know, 2, 3 years into the process, where I started over delivering for some of the rank and rank guys. And they're like, this is great. Instead of 250 or 300 a week, can we do 500? And I have actually a couple of those guys that are still with me. Yeah, that is awesome, man. So you've got your commission deal, which hopefully is going to turn into a flat fee deal, but you also have a recurring 500 a month from that same guy just to work on his site.